Welcome back to Wayne's World of Gaming, where we play, talk about and collect everything PlayStation. Now today, I've been sent a parcel. What is it, do you ask? I hear you. You're desperate to know. Now I've been sent this off a company, and they are called Syntec. Now this parcel is... Ta-da! It is, let's read it. Syntec carrier bank. Okay. It's a gaming console carrying case for PS4, PS5 and Xbox Series S. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at it. They've asked me to take a look and share my thoughts with you on the channel. Some of the specs for this is it is water resistant to a certain degree, so assuming if you're carrying this out in the rain, your goods aren't going to get wet. Does have that kind of feel to it, almost like a school backpack. You have the Syntec logo there, like embossed in the leatherette finish. There does seem to be a few different pockets, but we shall get into it shortly and have a good old look at it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this set up on the table and we're going to have a gander. Right, so let's have a good gander at this. So on the front, I'm assuming that is a pocket. Yes, it's got a zip on it, double zip. Plenty of pockets, so you've got two pockets there with like a Velcro cover, and then we have got Velcro strap here to hold stuff in with a little net bag. So that is the front pocket. Now I'll put up some screenshots of their listing on Amazon because there are so many different ways to set this up. But for instance, let's just say I want to put my controller in that netting bag, and then I can keep it a bit more secure with that. So we can zip that up, and then if we just quickly turn it like so, you've got two main zips. This one opens out. The first, you can feel the padding in here though, it is quite padded, so hopefully that will protect your console. There's another netting little pocket here with a zip, which you can fit a few things in, like maybe some games perhaps, you know, if you want to take some games with you. And then you've got all of these loops here, these nylon loops. These you could use for cables. I don't think you'd fit a game, or you could fit a game in there as well if you wanted, but you could also probably fit your controller in there if you didn't want it in the front bag. Looking online, some people use this front bag for headsets and things like that, so if you want to take your headset with you on the go. But for instance, you could maybe try something like that perhaps. And then this is the main bag. So this is the main pocket. It's pretty deep. It'd have to be deep to fit a PS5 in, I'm not going to lie. And look at all this padding around the outside, so that's pretty cool. I've not got my PS5 to test it because I didn't want to unplug it all. So I've just got a PS4 Slim. It's a spare one I have sitting on the shelf. And then that is Velcroed into place. I'm going to do it nice and tight. There we go. So that sits snug in there. There's not much movement in that at all. And that is going to keep that safe in theory. As for quality, the zips seem okay, but they're not the best quality zips I have ever felt in my life, if I'm honest. And as a tradesman, tool bags and things, zips are one of the things I always look out for, purely because they're the first things to go. So you can spend £200 on a tool bag, and if the zip goes, it's basically junk because you can't zip it up and keep your tools safe. These are okay, but they're not great. You know, I'd like to see thicker clasps and things, so how long they would last is anybody's guess. As for the internals, it's quite nice. There's a nice feel to it. Plenty of padding. How much padding you would need though to keep a console safe, I do not know. Oh, you do actually have another side pocket here as well, which is a biggish one, which I'm assuming you could probably put a laptop in maybe. Oh, that also zips up as well. So let's grab my MacBook and see if that'll fit in there. There we go. So my MacBook's in there. And it doesn't quite fit, unfortunately. So, or it does with a squeeze. But yeah, you're kind of ramming that in to get that in. I'd recommend a bigger pocket if you wanted to fit a laptop in there. But a tablet would fly in there, no problem at all. Obviously, this is multi-use. You could obviously put your laptop in one of the other pockets as well. You don't have to use that, I'm assuming. So, let's get that open again. Is there any zips here? No, nothing on that side. So yeah, it would be the main compartment again for your laptop if you did want to take your MacBook with you. You know, you'd probably strap that in there as well, just to make sure it was safe and sound. I'll leave a link in the description for this product so you can all see how much it costs and all of the different features. So if we look at the carrying side of things, you've got this nice little two handles here which velcro together, so you can carry them like so, like a hodl. And then there's also a long strap here which you can attach to the bag. Again, the clasps feel okay, but they're not brilliant. I felt better, like I said before. It doesn't feel high end, you know, without trying to make the company feel bad. It's a good product, but it doesn't feel high end. But I do not know the price, so obviously that could all be reflected in the price point of this product. Obviously, if you've got a really high quality product, you're going to ask high quality money, so that is all price dependent. But to me, quality wise, it is quite mediocre. The biggest issue I would have with this product is what would I use it for? Because personally, I wouldn't want to be carrying my consoles around because I have no need to. But if you are someone who works away a lot and you are a very big gamer, so for instance, I'm self-employed. If I got asked to work away for a week, would I use this? Possibly. That would probably be the only time I could get this set up in the hotel room, and then once I finish work for the day, I could have a quick game in the evenings before I go to bed. Because let's be fair, when you're working away, there's not much else to do. You just sit in your hotel room, watch television, and phone your missus, don't you? So that would be the only time I do. I suppose if you went on holiday, UK based or something, for a week, and you rented a cottage or a little getaway. But if I was going on holiday, I would probably have a week off gaming. I wouldn't feel the need to take it with me. So it's not something I would use, but you know, it is a product there that does have a purpose, but whether that purpose suits you is personal, really, isn't it? It's like everyone's different and everyone has different needs. So let's go back to the games room and I shall give my overall assessment. So there we are, folks. That is the Syntec gaming console carrying bag. It's not a bad bag. It's quite padded. Like I said, it's water resistant to a degree. It's easy to use. There's plenty of pockets and you can fit your accessories in, etc, etc. Quality wise, it is kind of mid-range. It's more of a beefed up laptop bag, so you can imagine a laptop bag that you would use. It's got a few more features than that, and the quality is a little bit better. But Would it be something I would use? Probably not. So let me know in the comments if it's something you would use. Do you think it's a good idea? Obviously, it is a good idea. It's nice to have the option, isn't it? But things are price dependent. So if someone turned around to me and said this was £100, I would never buy one. If it was the sake of 30 quid, it may be something I'd pick up just to keep in case I needed it. Or, you know, you don't have to transport your console in this. You could use this for a laptop or anything, headphones, you know, all your sorts of things. So you could use it as a day-to-day bag. As a bag in general, it's not a bad little bag. But console transportation is not something that's my bag. So I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good idea. It has okay build quality. It's not brilliant. And it all depends on the price point, which I shall put up here. And I will leave a link in the description so you can make your own choice with this bag. I'm not being paid for this video, so don't think I'm trying to push it on you. Completely up to you, whether you like it or not. I have basically just been asked to have a look at it, and I get to keep the bag for free. No money has exchanged hands. So buy one if you want, don't buy one if you don't want to. Entirely up to you. I get no kickbacks on any of these sales, so if someone buys one using my link, I will not make any money off it. So it's entirely up to you. But yeah, that is my little review of the Syntec gaming console carry case. Let me know what you think. Is it a good idea or is it completely pointless? And that's that for today's video. Little short one. I promised the company I'd do a review, and there we go. So I'll see you all on the next video. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Game on.
Big respect to the gamer, name of Wayne. In his world PlayStation reigns the same, and he's got love for the levels, high score or not. But for now, he'll show you why his collection's hot. Game Game